Live from the O'Brien Services Stadium Studios, this is the fifth quarter.
Welcome back, everyone, into another edition of the fifth quarter. I'm Tanner Barth alongside my main man, TJ Spivey. We get prepared for another great night of high school football. And TJ, week 6 brings us the start of Mid-Eastern Conference play and a lot of games that people had their eyes on around the area.
Yeah, this is the big week. This is, you play 3 seasons in high school. You've got the preseason, the conference, and then the playoffs.
And they'll see if they can get that started on the right foot. And let's get our action started with our fifth quarter game of the week. Just up the road from us here, the North Brunswick Scorpions riding a 3-game winning streak, hosting the new Hanover Wildcats up in Leland. The Wildcats trying to bounce back off a tough loss last week. Brian Davis trying to get North Brunswick to 4 straight wins. New Hanover would lead 21-0 at the half. Then it's Chase Nixon fires a dime across the middle to his man, hauled in by Quintel Waddell.
Yeah, nice pitch and catch right there.
That would make it 28-0 with the extra point here. New Hanover's got themselves a good kicker. He made a 50-yarder last week. The Wildcats in control of this one in the second half, and when they are passing it, they'll go to the ground game. They rely on it heavy. Mackay Stanley picks up a great block here on the outside, makes the man miss. Good luck bringing it down.
Yeah, Coach Dimmick doing some great job play calling there. You don't really know if you're going to run or pass. They can beat you with both.
10 is in for 7 just like that with 35-0. New Hanover starting to pull away. You see a little dark there, the lights at North Brunswick. But the Scorpions trying to make something happen, anything to go offensively. Romel Lowry scrambles to his right, making things happen.
What do you call that play? I need to know what they call it.
Scramble to the right and throw it to a touchdown to his teammate Tate Davis, but that would be the only time the Scorps will find the end zone tonight. New Hanover wins it 35-6.
Yeah, good.
I was really pleased with the way we played. We ran the ball well. I feel like we got 3 really good running backs. So I was pleased, and our defense played unbelievably. I mean, I don't think they gave up a first down in the first half. You got the taste out of our mouth from last week, where we had a chance to win. So the kids came out and played well, and so you're back on the winning side of things, so it's always good.
You heard Coach Dimmick right there, and we talk about him. I think maybe this Hoggard team, they maybe missed Dimmick and realized, he was a big part of what they're doing, and now he's showing it offensively for the New Hanover
absolutely.
Wildcats.
Any high school program in Eastern North Carolina would miss Coach Dimmick.
Coach Dimmick's done a great job, and TJ, we break that one down. The Wildcats come out inspired. They get the job done. But let's continue on with some of our other highlights. Mid-Eastern Conference, we go to our next set of games, and TJ, this was the one that a lot of people were looking at and have a chance to go down to Charlotte, West Brunswick, hosting Ashley, trying to become 4-0 for the first time since 1997. Check out the highlights. West Brunswick showing off their brand new field, but it was dark. You couldn't show off the brand new field.
Two different times tonight down in Charlotte.
And this one, Ashley coming out winless on the year, trying to make something happen. Nice catch and pass here to the tight end, Cameron Lesko, but the Trojans defense would bend but not break. Carter Wyatt.
Defense playing great all year. That's a great form tackle.
Takes him down for the loss. Ashley trying to find some answers. They would not find it here. Logan Teeter trying to make anything happen against this West Brunswick defense. Fires it downfield. A Marion Reed interception, West Brunswick football.
Yep, that's what they preach. Go high point in that football.
And they did just that, and the offense would follow suit. Punching it in for the score. Going up top, Jay Fletcher has his man, Trey Bell. Nice grab along the sidelines. Tiptoes all the way into the end zone. Big score there, and Ashley would get a safety late. But this one, all West Brunswick, 21-2, the final score. Kind of a weird final score. Now let's go from Charlotte up to Topsail. Another Mid-Eastern Conference game. The Topsail Pirates hosting a gritty Laney team, but it was the Pirates defense coming up big in the first quarter. Jordan Cole trying to speed option to the left side, coughs up the football inside the 10, and you know what happens anytime you do that.
Yeah, hard to win on the road when you turn the football over.
Cody Wallace takes advantage, going through his progressions, throws a strike back at the end zone. What a grab, J.J. Armstrong, touchdown 7-0, Topsail, and they were trying to extend their lead here on the next drive. Armstrong trying to make something happen, but you can't have this, TJ.
Now, on the flip side, it's hard to win at home when you turn the football over.
He did right there. Football would be fumbled around and finally picked up by Laney, and here come the Bucks. It's a delayed draw to Allen Huff, the junior, slicing and dicing in for the score. That would tie us up at 7, and this one got real interesting down the stretch, TJ.
Yeah, big win for Laney right there. Any conference win's a big one, but definitely going over a Topsail team.
They get their first win on the year, 26-21, the final score. Now let's head out to Hoggard High. The South Brunswick Cougars taking on the Vikings. This one, we didn't know really what to expect. Hoggard 1 win on the year. South Brunswick has a win themselves. To start off the scoring, Noah Harrell makes a 30-yard field goal attempt.
Yeah, if you like special teams, this was the game to be at.
Then in the second quarter, you talked about it, special teams can win or lose you ball games. Gabe Johnson trying to make something happen, scrolls to the left, gets it out to Rex Hardy, and brings it across the goal line. The fight, you have to love to see it, in for the touchdown. but Hoggard would receive a holding penalty on the play, and they would have to bring it back. But fast forward just 3 plays later, Gabriel Johnson takes the handoff here, completes the pass to Issa Baggett. He's in for the end zone, avoids the tackle.
Yeah, good job of Hoggard right there, sticking with it, finishing that drive.
And South Brunswick, they would score a touchdown in the second half, but you said, special teams ends up getting it done. Hoggard wins this one 10-9, the final score. And we are through our first set of games here on the 5th quarter. Still so much more coming your way as after the break, we'll check out a little Three Rivers Conference game and a huge game up north for Wallace Rose Hill.